Hello, everybody. Today I'm very excited because we got autograph slab returns from BGS, care of Brandon Stebbins. Let's tear into this. Thank you, Brandon, for hosting these. These are from the March submission, which is half off of baseball. Initially, I was going to send in some things that are valuable, that I don't need for my PC, that I could later flip. And at the last minute, I changed course and just decided to send in some things that would be more important to me, because I don't do this very often. I just don't get a lot of things slabbed. If you've watched the channel for any length of time, you'll know this is a pretty rare occurrence. So I'm a little nervous about a couple of things maybe not passing, because some of these are like early career TTMs or early career in-persons, and autographs change over time, and you just don't know how good of a database Beckett, or anybody for that matter, has when it comes to knowing what an early career autograph would look like, or whatever, TTM versus in person, just you name it. And Brandon does a fantastic job on packing these. We're going to do an edit here so I can get these freed. I got us this far. I figured I would save the last little bit, because now it's obvious I'm going to be able to get into these. If anyone's ever submitted with Brandon before, you know he does a fantastic job, and I really appreciate all his work on this. He was worried it was taking too long to get him back to me. The beauty about living on the West Coast with somebody is that things get from point A to point B once they're out this way. Or sorry, they get from point A to point B quickly once they're out this way. So today is what day is it? Thursday. And Brandon said he's on Tuesday. So if they were coming from New York, I probably wouldn't see these till next week sometime. I'm trying to see if I got the back. Okay, here we go. 6 returns. It looks like they were all encased, which means they all passed. That is very exciting. So, first card up, TTM from a long, long time ago. He doesn't TTM anymore. Don't even try him. Mr. Max Scherzer. And this one's personalized to Ed. I believe he was still on the Diamondbacks when I got this. So you're talking about 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. But there we go on a 2009 Allen and Ginter. Very happy with that. So this next card is the main card I was concerned about. One of the top prospects in the sport, not just for the Mariners. He was 17, I believe, when he first came stateside. I sent him a tweet. I said, "Can I have your autograph?" Sure. He had 1 card total. I sent it out to him. It came back with basically just an initial on it. And that is why I was worried about it passing, but it looks like it did. Here we go. Mr. Julio Rodriguez. And there it is, like basically a J and an R on a little piece of material there. This is the 2017 Elite Extra Edition. I mean, he's probably 16 in that picture. I don't know what year he was born. It's not on here offhand, but a real early card. I'm not sure whatever happened to Larry Ernesto, but this will never be signed by him because it's staying in here forever. Really excited about that. And his autograph's actually gotten a lot better, which is not something you usually see with people. The more and more they sign, usually the cruddier the autograph gets. So I showed off my all-time favorite base card a couple weeks ago. That's 75 Topps Mini Brooks Robinson. This one's probably in the top 10. I don't have an official list. But I always just love the image on this card for whatever reason. And I think I either bought or made a trade for this. I know it wasn't TTM, But this is 71 Topps Manny Sanguillen, nicely signed in blue. Card's actually in really good shape too for 71. And I don't know why I've always been so intrigued by this image. I guess I've always wondered like what he was writing. Is he signing an autograph? Is he monkeying with a lineup card? Who knows? But I've always really been drawn to this card. And Manny Sanguillen, I'm sure my Pirates fans, John Mangini and the like, will back me up. Heck of a great catcher. Heck of a great catcher. I got 3 left. I have probably 200 Hall of Fame cards I would love to get authenticated. And I could have sent only Hall of Famers and would have checked off the list some. But in a few cases, like Scherzer, I sent future Hall of Famers. And this person certainly qualifies as a future Hall of Famer. This is a TTM, Mr. Clayton Kershaw. There he is. For some time, you could get him TTM kind of spotty. And he was 1 per. And it took about a year. So I was able to fall through the cracks. One of those times, this is going back at least 5 years ago. Don't bother sending to him now. For a while after that, you could send like $100 to a donation and he would sign. And now I don't think he does it all. I don't believe. But I have this 2014. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, on his way to the Hall of Fame. Let's see, 2 left. Which order do I want to do these in? Let's do this next one next. So this was a baseball discount. And this person is a baseball player, but more famous for something else. But remember, the Negro Leagues are major leagues now. So here we go. Country music legend and Memphis Red Sox, Charlie Pride. Got this TTM last year. Of course, we lost Charlie not long ago. But this image, I'm going to admit, I just straight up stole off the internet. I just Googled his name and maybe baseball or Negro Leagues. And it's right there in Google Images. It was the right size. It had a back. And I just printed it off. I mean, you can tell it's actually pretty hard to read the writing because I don't have a great printer. My Walgreens throws a fit anytime I print anything that might be licensed. So even this, they wouldn't have let me print. But anyway, that's a little tangent, side note. Real happy with this. Yeah, not something you could get done today. So the last one is a custom that I got of Kyle Lewis when it was one of his first professional, probably autographs. So he got drafted and then he signed and then he did like a batting practice thing at Safeco Park. A couple days later, he was in Everett to start his minor league career. And on his first day there, I think I was like the 3rd person in line to get him. He didn't have cards yet, so I had to make a custom. And I got this slab because it's one of my favorites that I've ever done. And I just have that memory of getting one of his first autographs. And it looks really good encased. Kyle Lewis. There we go. And on the flip, it says custom trading card, which is actually pretty cool. Initially, this was blank backed. And then when I decided to send it in, I quickly just whipped up this and stuck it on the back because I wanted them to slab it so it was the flip was on this side and not over here. And I've noticed with Beckett, they're almost indiscriminate in how they stick it in there if it's not obvious how it should go. So I just whipped up this, drafted by the Seattle Mariners in the first round, 11th overall. 2006 amateur draft. And then a couple days later, he was giving this autograph to Eddie. Okay, I'm out of stands. Can we get him to stand up? Look at that. Okay, thanks, Brandon, for doing the legwork on this and getting it to me so quickly. One other thing. But I'm not done yet. I got other mail from Brandon today. And this is just a random thing of stamps. And it says he wanted to thank me for being a part of the community and giving support to his channel. And now I got some more TTM. I guess raw cards are the TTM fuel. I think stamps are like the car or the device that you drive to get the autographs. Anyway, very cool. I got to figure out how I'm going to display these. I only have so much space in this office, but I'm really happy with all these. Do you have a favorite here? For me, I got to pick that Kyle Lewis just because that's my design. I drafted the card. I made the card. I got the autograph. And it's personal to me. But the Charlie Pride's dang cool. And how about Julio Rodriguez? And look at that Manny Sinkian. Isn't that a great image? And 2 Hall of Fame pitchers that are still playing. I can't make up my mind. You decide for me. Let me know below. Thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers. We count friends.